Well. Good morning, good evening, YGG fam, and whoever else happens to be tuning in. We are currently just figuring out some Discord related stuff. Seems like we're getting a little bit rusty here, having taken a 1 week off from our Hangouts. So, uh, oh, would you look at that? AC's coming to the rescue, my man. Gonna be casting into Discord before we bring our wonderful guests on here to chat with you. In the meantime, let me bring on my co-host Fea. What's up? Happy to have you back.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be back as well. Been a busy week, so I'm trying to catch up with everybody.
Excellent. Yeah, AC, my man, come into the rescue. We might need you to come to the rescue as well, AC, if you hop into restream there, because we're having some difficulties sharing sharing our screen for whatever reason. Uh, but yeah, we wanna showcase some of these amazing games that PlaysOut has, and AC, I think we might need you because you're able to cast your phone. So if you hop into Restream, my man, that would be great. But without further ado, let's bring on the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Plays from Plays Out. Jay, how are you, buddy?
What's up, guys? How's it going? Thanks for having me. I have to say that intro music you have is lit, bro. I was just banging, love it.
Yeah, our marketing team has really put together some amazing stuff. So,
Yeah, man.
shout outs to the YGG marketing team there. But Jay, yeah, what is up with you? Is it evening? Is it morning for you where you are?
Oh, it is dead afternoon. I'm currently in London, sunny London,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
and just hanging out. I usually spend a lot of time here. I'm based in the UK for many of those that don't know, but as every Web3 founder, I'm mostly on a plane. Um, just kind of like meeting people, building and enjoying. And so I'll be spending the next couple of weeks in Asia. I'm heading to Korea next to KBW, where I'll hope to run into a bunch of YGG yours. And then Token 2049 in Singapore is right after that. So it's an exciting time. Um, and of course, there's Play Summit coming up eventually at the end of the year. So I'm excited for that one as well.
Yeah, hopefully the community will be able to see you there. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be flying out because I'm based out of Canada as well, so it's quite a long flight. But we we will see, we will see. But yeah, it sounds like you're hitting all the big events there. You'll probably be able to see Gabby at one or two of those too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He's the same way. Founders are busy people, like you said. You're living out of a suitcase most of the year.
100%. I've been in this space for quite a long time myself. Gabby, number one, has been one of the most amazing founders. I've known him for quite a long time as well. He's been super supportive of our mission, what we're trying to do, and he's one hell of a guy. So shout out to him. Always, and the community and everyone that's on here. And I really, I'm a big YGG fan, so I'm, super happy to just be a part of this and to be, finally doing some stuff together.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. We finally have some partnership opens and some space. I can imagine that talking to Mario and Sam, it's been
It's
some
fun.
coordination figuring out when to slot everything in. But again, you're I think you're one of the first official quest partners that we have for our new platform. So that's
We
going
are.
to be exciting as well.
Yeah, we are. Look, I mean, I'm a massive fan of questing. I think questing, leaderboards, and kind of the way that YGG looks at the wider, the game environment is really where it should. It's a very scalable way to move the GameFi space forward. You know, and I, looking at what YGG's done previously, we obviously wanted to jump on with this new questing, um, mechanic. Be one of the first, obviously, to experiment and experience it, as we have tons and tons of games that users can come into play. And I think like mini games are perfect for questing and leaderboards. And um, obviously, like being a long-term partner is a big part of it as well. So we want to be there from the beginning, where I think what it looks like now is phenomenal. And obviously, hands down, um, one of the best questing platforms out there for any gaming. So really big hats off to the team for building that. But obviously, what that's going to look like, and as the community um, takes shape and kind of starts to form what they like to see, and how they're experiencing different campaigns, that's gonna transform over time. So we're happy to be a part of it from the start, and look forward to being a main partner in the development of this platform, and the development of how the YGG community in total is experimenting with mini games and other IP. Right, that's a big part of it for us.
Yeah, this is definitely the first iteration. Well, I wouldn't say the first iteration, but the first evolution that we're going through with questing in terms of a big change since we've closed out Gap. And happy to have you guys on here helping us kind of work out the initial growing page. I know, like you said, it looks really really good. The new website, the new questing platform looks really good. Um, Oh, AC's able to join us. Hey, AC, how are you? Jay, this is
Hello.
my man, AC, my other big co host here who holds Taco Tuesday as well as Deep Dive Thursday.
Dude, hey, Taco Tuesdays, man. I want to be part of
Hey,
that.
what's up? What's up? Sure, definitely. We'll invite you very soon with our Taco Tuesday, and let's game it
AC,
out and play it out.
dude, I'll,
Plays
I'll
out.
make live tacos on the show.
Nice, nice.
I had tacos last night
Taco
for Tuesday.
skins.
Listen, I'm a heavy challenger in my family. I don't think anyone can do like no one. I'm Taco King. I'm Taco King.
Nice.
In amongst my family and friends, I host Taco Tuesdays at my house every week. I have friends over, founders, business partners. It's always a good. I guess Taco Tuesday is always a good place to like have a good, decent conversation in a casual settings. And who doesn't love tacos, right?
Exactly.
Definitely, 100% on that. Who doesn't love it? And of course, those casual talks with the community and with the special game, definitely it will rock.
Hell yeah. And by the way, I must say I love your character, man. The first thing I said to the guys is that I feel kind of awkward being the only human form at. So fair enough. It's fine. I think I can rep this time, but I will definitely be putting it out there. My community needs to design a character for me for these spaces, and this guy might be one of them.
Yeah. Do you
Nice,
want to
nice.
tell us a little
We'll
bit
look
about?
forward on it.
What?
Yeah. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the character on there?
Look, I can't say too much because obviously, like as play, we haven't announced too much yet. So I'd love to tell you a bit more about the project, but we haven't announced too many things yet, including like our character base, our NFTs, all of that stuff is kind of still cooking. We haven't announced everything at one go, so you're gonna see things roll out over time. But anyone that knows me, I mean, I've been in the space for a long time. They call me Jay Plays for a reason. Because I love playing games, and I love being a part of the gaming community in general. And I'd say this character is just been my PFP for the longest time. So anyone that has me on Discord, Telegram, WhatsApp, even my Twitter, will see this dude. So that's just my own created character, or PFP. So my background, I was born and raised in Saudi, which is why you have a Saudi guy there, and just having fun with it, really. So
Is
yeah,
so is that kind of like a secret teaser that that character is coming in a future.
You never know. I'll spill the beans over tacos.
There you go, AC. We've set you up
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
another guest. AC, were you able to get the PlaysOut app to be able to display? Faya was having some trouble with her screen share, so I was hoping that you'd be able to get around
Yeah, it
that
works
so we could.
perfect.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to pull out my. Wait, I don't know if I can share it here or I need to use the OBS. Wait, let me. Yeah, let me try to figure it out at the moment.
Okay, you figure that out, and Jay,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep riffing. I want to dive into the story of Plays Out now because
Do it.
you're teasing us with some future stuff that you're gonna be developing.
Oh yeah.
I wanna hear about how Plays Out came to be because obviously you've been in the space for a long time. But before we dive into that, you say you're a gamer. So what's your favorite game right now? What are you playing? Whether it's Web 3, Web 2.
Um, I wouldn't like. Look, I'm a very old school guy. I have two games. Tetris is my go-to. That's just my game. All right, I'm a Tetris man. And usually just to have fun. I mean, I've been playing a bunch of stuff from like I'm a big Fortnite guy. I'm a big Rocket League guy. I'm a big Super Mario Kart guy. But I'm a casual guy. I'm not too serious. Like I don't play the Call of Duties or anything like that anymore. I just don't have time for it. But anything that's kind of fun, easy. Uh, I'm I'm s- I'm a big fan of mobile. I think that's my next. Like, obviously, we built plays out on the thesis of mobile. I think the world is moving into such like short attention span, and so just kind of being able to publish games very quickly that can grab attention, similar to like what a TikTok does, is gonna really take the beans here. So that's where we're looking. That's the space that I'm very interested in, and it's mostly because like I mean I've been playing you know Tetris and kind of hyper casual games my whole life since I was a kid, and something like a Tetris, like I have not gotten bored of that game uh in over 30 years, which is kind of a testament to like how my brain functions. But I can just like, if I'm at a bus stop or if I have any wasted time, I'm always down for a game. And I think the same thing goes with many strategy games, like chess, checkers, all of that stuff is it's kind of like if you're used to it, you love playing it, then it just kind of like it'll sit very easily in a time frame where you have to like just waste right on a bus stop or something.
Yeah, so question for you then is do you guys have like a Tetris style game on Plays Out? You have to, right?
Of course, man. I'm very. I would say yes, of course. Look, there's a ton of games on Plays Out, and I'll tell you a little bit more of the story. And for the community, for all of you guys, just so you know, like we've just launched. I mean, at least we're testing, but we just launched on iOS. So the I guess as it plays out, application you can download on Android. You can download on iOS now. You can get to like play many of the games that we're bringing on board. Um, and for me as a founder, like I highly respect YGG as a community, as a gaming community. So any of you guys that are looking to play or just to kind of like experience what kind of games we have, please go and download the app. And then if you can, we have a YGG channel on our Telegram. Just throw all of your like feedback, or if you find anything that you think, any games that you think you'd want to add on there, what you think of the experience. I'd love any and all feedback from the YGG community, especially because we have such a love for what you guys do, and the strength of your gaming capacity. So that's one thing. Um, yeah, if you were gonna cut me off.
Yeah, well, not, I wouldn't say cut you off, but yeah, I was just gonna chime in there and say, our community is always good at finding issues slash breaking people's games or platforms when the community really rallies to it. It wouldn't be the first time that we've either a crashed servers or
Yeah.
found fatal flaws in
Oh,
people's
break
games.
it, break it if you can. Break it if you can.
Be careful saying that, Jay. It's
My,
it, it won't be the last time.
listen, my engineering team will not be very happy, but
Maybe in the short term, but maybe in the long term they will be.
I think it's good. I think it's good. Whatever, guys, just break it if you can.
Okay,
Um, just have fun with it, right? And that's really kind of the reason why we started this like questing site as well, is to work with communities that we respect within this space that can work with us in enhancing the product, just like we're doing with the questing side. So, like I say, break it or try to experience as much of it as possible, just so that we can get better, faster, and stronger.
exactly. Sounds very, very good. So, as you said, plays out really kind of sprung out for your love of casual games. That's why you're focusing more on the casual side right now. Although it sounds like you're kind of teasing another game. I don't know if that's going to be casual or a little bit more involved, but I'm sure we'll have you back when that spins up. I don't want to grill you too hard about it, but yeah. So, where tell us a little bit about the team. Obviously, you're the founder. What has that journey been like for you, right? So you like casual games. Where does that shift from liking playing games like Tetris to wanting to develop your own platform that supports all these casual games and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, look, I've been in this space for a long time. Just an inherently like, I've always loved building product, building tech, building things. It's in my nature, and it's kind of like I started my career within like the entrepreneurship, venture building side of things. So, um, eventually, just kind of like looking within, and kind of understanding myself, I wanted to build something or do something that would change the world in an area that I personally am, um, you know, motivated in, or something that I personally love, which is gaming, right? And not to say that, you know, I'm changing the game, but I'm definitely trying to innovate and take it to the next level. And so, really, kind of like looking at Web3 and looking at gaming and my history, I've been and my team, we've been together for a very long time, um, an amazing team. We've been together from like early 2017, so we've all kind of been through the various cycles of GameFi. We've seen different stages of, number one, like the crypto space, and then number two, the gaming space, and like the evolvement of esports and things like that as well, and how everything is kind of combining today. And I think like today you're looking at all of these streamer coins going crazy, right? Which is a very interesting testament to where gaming is at the moment in its cross link with crypto. But as a founder myself, I mean, like we've been through the ringer a bunch of times in terms of looking at games within GameFi, within Web3, and how most of these games were being built with a Web3, um, I guess, like with Web3 in front, rather than kind of looking at kind of building games or fun and content that can attach a Web3 element to it. Right? Everything was really built with Web3 economics in mind first, and that's how we saw the space. Um, my my team, our initial thinking was like, look, I think one of the biggest problems we have today is that there's not enough content flow coming into the Web3 space. A lot of people are building content with just around Web3 mechanics, but there's not enough Web2 content coming into the Web3 space, and that is why PlaysOut was born, which is number one, to help all of the developers and studios that are deploying games or deploying mini games and hyper casual games, to be able to, number one, uh, distribute their games across various platforms very quickly, and number two is to really be able to kind of like touch the Web3 space more natively, but focus on building something fun and inherently like good content, right? That's what we're trying to bring. So we're trying to bring good content into the Web3 space. Um, And so today, like what we serve as is we're an infrastructure for GameFi. We're able to sit on any application that is like looking for games or looking to integrate games within their application. And what we do is we give them the technology to be able to host those games and then publish those games to their user base. So, I love using the example of Uber, for example. I love using the example of Lyft as well, which is essentially, let's say you're, waiting for an Uber, which, takes about 10 minutes or 8 minutes, whatever you want to call it, and you're standing outside in the rain. Then what happens is PlaysOut will push a number of games to you within the Uber app itself, of which you can kind of click, play, and get rewarded within their environment. So, for example, what would happen is Thea, for example, you should be waiting for a car. She'll get a notification that says, play chess. She'll click it. It'll just pop up. She can play while her ride is or on the way, and in return she'll get either a discount on her ride or some kind of incentive within the Uber environment. And so I don't know why that's my favorite example to give, but that can be duplicated across a number of environments, whether it's like Web3 wallets, e-commerce platforms, telcos, pretty much anything and everything that are trying to move towards consumer first, right? So I think games are probably the best function for consumer first. You're able to get users to come in and play as long as you connect them to the overall ecosystem, which is the incentive part, right? And that's really what we're all about.
Very cool. Yeah, so you're bridging that gap between a lot of these casual games and the general user, as well as helping them kind of facilitate a lot of the Web3 aspects that maybe they don't have the capabilities or the manpower to do.
Yeah, we're just making it super easy, right? Like you want games very easy. It's just quick integrations. You get access to all of these cool games, and then what's even cooler is you have communities like YGG that you could say, hey guys, we're going to be the first to come and play these games. Let's go and just like I say, let's go break it, right? Let's go take as much advantage of this ecosystem that is looking to incentivize users to come in and enhance its, for example, like its app time or its game time experience. So it's a win-win for all parties there, and that's something that we love doing with the YGG community specifically because it's kind of like an army, right? We're all about guilds. We're all about these armies that can come in and uh, obviously there's an incentive on one side, which is all fair and due. We're all, I think the beautiful thing about blockchain in the gaming space is that we're all due incentive for our time and energy, and that's what we get, right? So, um, not necessarily does that have to be a token, in my opinion. I think that could come in form or shape of a voucher or discount or whatever it is. But you go in and you're able to have fun and play and challenge people and you know do fun stuff.
Yeah, 100%. We've always teased the idea, and we've heard it many times from our community that tokens are great, but like again, you said voucher. We've always had the joke running with Gabby if he was somehow able to partner with Jollibee because most of
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
our players are
Woo!
Filipino based. If they were able to get a discount or a voucher for Jollibee, like that, those would
Brother,
probably go nuts.
Jollibee's share price would be,
Right, Faya?
you know,
Yeah, I agree.
Jollibee's share price would skyrocket. So yeah, totally get it. I'm with you there. I think like what we're trying to do. So to put that in perspective for you is, let's say Jollibee had an app. I don't know if Jollibee has an app. Do they?
They have,
Yeah.
yes, they have.
There you go. Now we're talking. So what we would do is we would partner. We would partner with YGG to go to Jollibee and say, guys, here's the tech layer that you need to host games. You don't need to do anything. You just integrate the tech. All of a sudden, when somebody is ordering Jollibee, they are able to play, let's say, one of 5 games, and within those one of 5 games, of course, what we would do is we'd flush the community with YGG, rewards and challenges and quests and all of that stuff, which just makes it more and more powerful and very strong for Jollibee as well, because they get more users, they get more time in app, and the app is no longer, too concentrated on the chicken. It's more of a consumer facing app, right? It's about
Mhm.
their community.
Yeah, it
Uh,
might have to have some like Jollibee branded games in there.
it can. I think it can, and it doesn't have to be, right? A lot of people think like, "Yo, let's do it as a Jollibee branded." I think maybe that there, of course, it makes sense to have a few of those, but the more importantly, is like, hey, I don't think Jollibee is about ordering chicken only, right? Jollibee in and of itself is a community, just like YGG is, and there's a huge cross pollination, just like you said. So why isn't Jollibee honing in and taking care of that community, especially that YGG community, for example, within its own app, and incentivizing those players by saying, "Hey guys, if you're gonna play around in our environment and you're gonna hang out in our environment, then we're gonna give you discounts on chicken. We're gonna give you discounts on family meal. We're gonna give you this, and the other, a merch or whatever it is." And that really, like, it's such a beautiful cross promotion for both, the YGG community and the Jollibee community and everyone else that's coming in as well. Because let's say as a new user, I get to find a gaming community that I want to be a part of as YGG, and I get incentivized from, my favorite restaurant, which is a win-win.
Yeah, might be something to talk about with Gabby there, Jay.
I will speak to Gabby about this immediately. Hold
Mhm.
on, taking notes. Actually, let me text him.
Now, before we move to the next segment, because we have AC who can show us some of the games, and I want to hear about what some of your favorite games are on the platform. I am noticing a few questions in the Discord, so let's just quickly go over those before they get lost in all the chats here. So, first things first, Earl, he says, "Good morning. Is there any way to disconnect your PlaysOut ID if you put the wrong one?" So, I'm assuming you're meaning on the
Nerd.
YGG website. Yes. So if that's the problem, please open a ticket in the YGG Discord, and I think we'll have to contact one of our devs, but it's definitely doable. So Earl, reach out to us there. We will take care of it. Okay. I saw another one.
Um, so in addition to what Earl asked earlier about the base wallet, is it the same process too?
Yeah, if they connected the wrong one, same thing. Just open a ticket and we will figure that out because that's on our end. That's not going to be on the plays out end. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it shouldn't be. Unless you're talking in app. So it really depends on if you're talking in the plays out app or if you're talking on the questing side on our website. So if it's on the YGG website, open a ticket in the YGG Discord. If it's on the plays outside, Jay, is it better to reach out to you guys on Telegram or maybe just better to open a ticket in YGG and we'll pass it off to you?
I would say either or. Either you do it on YGG, just open a ticket, and we'll have someone take care of it, or just join us on Telegram, and we have a YGG specific page. Or like I said, we have a YGG channel on our Telegram alone, so you can just go on there, ask your question, and someone will take care of it as well.
Gotcha. Johnny has another question here.
Sorry about that.
Is
I'm moving
the
around
wide?
this
Yeah,
charger.
no worries. Get
Just a
comfortable. Get
charger in.
comfortable.
I'm trying to get the charger in.
Yeah, Johnny is asking if there is a YGG slash plays out meme competition going on. Is that something you're
I,
doing, Jay?
that's a good question. I think we did something, did we? Good question. There should be. It was probably announced today, right? Hold on. Let me verify this.
Our community does love the memes, so if you have a meme
Oh, dude.
competition going on,
Yeah, our
Oh,
meme
yeah,
lord
there
is
is.
in
There
the
is.
house.
There is. Yes, there is.
okay. And is that running in your Telegram in the
In our Telegram.
YGG?
In our
Okay,
Telegram.
There you go, Johnny. Johnny is our resident meme lord, fighting
Dude,
Kuya Kevs. So
we love the memes. Hold on, let me find this. Okay, okay, starting today. Yes, meme time. Oh, there we go. There we go. I found it. Okay, cool. Let me just, you know what? I'm just gonna pin this, guys. That's probably do that. Bam! I just pinned that. Okay, cool. That's gonna go up on the YGG page. Meme time. Yeah, we're gonna do just throw in your memes. Let's see what you guys got, and you get a bag of play for that as well.
excellent, excellent. So there you go, Johnny. Go over there and show everybody that you are the meme lord. Next one here is Akaza. Uh, he wants you to explain some of the key features and highlights that set plays out apart from other Web3 kind of mini market platforms.
Yeah, that's a great question. I would say, look, uh, I mean, first and foremost, we are a market leader. There's no one in the space that does what we do, and that's because we're an infra, right? So, as an a layer, the most important thing for us is that we're able to integrate with larger platforms that are looking for uh, the supply side. And what I mean by that is that they're looking for game, right? So again, we go back to like the Uber, the Lyfts, the Ticketmasters, the wallets, the all of that stuff, right? So when you are looking at um, demand, which is somebody that is looking for games, we give them the infrastructure and the tech that allows them to then host games directly on their app. And what makes us different from everyone else is that these games are direct from engine to the app, so they're not HTML5. They're not web view games, which is probably where all the every all the market the global market today you see like Telegram and all others kind of hosting mini games. Most of those are HTML5 or WebView games. We allow a game to specifically like publish direct from engine, which is our tech moat. And number two is the library of games that we have. So we are partnered with a number of huge studios that deploy super successful games on TikTok, WeChat, um, loads of other areas. And so what we are able to do is we're able to take those games out, localize them, and publish them into different applications. Um, and what that means is that we're also able to bring in different IP into these games, right? So um, I'll give you guys some alpha, and I'd love to hear what the community thinks here because I've been thinking about this and I really want to do it. But this is a very good community question. So, we are also working with a huge community that I'm a big fan of, which is Doge, right? Through Doge OS. Doge is an amazing community. They're all, DGen gamers as well. They love the space and they genuinely back their dog. It's very cute. So, when we are looking at IP like that, we are also kind of building games within their wallet infrastructure and creating, let's say, Doge based games for their community. So we reskin the characters to be Doges. And so what we want to do as well is we want to create kind of like a cross community um, situation here where we have like YGG versus Doge, right? In a few specific games. So like leaderboards that are YGG versus Doge, other communities as well. So we have other like esports teams that are interested in kind of getting involved in this kind of thing as well. So would love to hear if the community is down for something like that, especially when we're bringing communities to come and play different games against each other and just like leaderboard up, level up, and then we can put up a really cool prize pool for that as well. It's very like esports stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're talking anything with competition, I'm telling you, the YGG community
There we go.
will show up. They'll show up. They love some healthy competition.
Well, what is everyone's opinion on Doge? Do you guys want to fight Doge? Is that something that you would do?
Well, let's see in chat, guys. Would you be down for battling it out? YGG versus Doge. You guys gonna rep it? Let's see.
And
Let's see in
another
chat.
another question I have for YGG is what character would you use?
That is a good question. If we're gonna use characters, it would probably
They've
have to
got the
be.
Doge. They have that Doge.
They have the Doge, but we also
Oh, we have the
have
QV.
we've got QB here. QB is our
Yeah, we
mascot.
have our QV.
Ooh,
So
I love it.
we we have our own mascot,
I love
and
it.
chat's popping off. I think they're ready. I think they're very
Yeah.
very ready.
All
Yeah,
right.
in
All
Discord
right.
there. Before we dive into some of the games, I just want to quickly flip to this screen. Here we go. And just remind people, if you haven't already, go claim your tacos. You gotta check in. I gotta check in. There we go. I gotta claim. I claimed. Right? Yeah,
Cooking your
RSVP.
tacos. Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Get your tacos. AJ, we got tacos. That's our other form of
Yeah.
currency.
Hell yeah.
Our fun stuff. Guys, I'll be diving into some of the plays out stuff after and maybe some of these other pages that you're seeing. But before I do that, I'm going to flip it back over to AC and Jay. Let's talk about some of your
Let's go.
favorite games on the platform here.
Favorite games, man. I mean, I'm a fan of all of these games. I think, let's see, Fish Tank Fury is always a good one. That's a beast game. Um, I'm also a big sucker for like, anything Kitty Crush Saga is one of my favorites. Also, one of our first games. Kitty Escape is a good one too. You got some good games out here, man. It's tough.
Yeah. Yesterday, our YGG community is enjoying the Fun Cat Go, the Crazy Nail Pool, and
Yeah.
what is the other one? The Cappy Capper Link.
No, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We've been playing it throughout the Taco Tuesday yesterday.
Hell yes.
Yeah,
Well, look, I
we
mean,
are already starting yesterday.
Thi- I'm excited, and I'm honestly like so grateful that you guys are enjoying these games. And like I said, like whatever you guys see is like pitfalls or anything that you guys would recommend, or if, even if there are games that you think we should look at bringing on, please, shoot us that text. Like we are together in this, and we'd love to hear, more from the community in terms of what they want.
Mm. I
It,
think Pauline will agree with me. Those old Flash games. Do you remember those old Flash games, Pauline?
I, I'm,
From
I'm
Newgrounds.
I'm ahead of you. I'm ahead of you. I love those games. We have I would say like about 40 games currently live, but we are quickly, like, the team is going mental at the moment, and they're perfectionists. So we're aiming to have
Mm,
about 200 games on there by the end of the year.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
So
you'll have a game for everybody.
we will have a game there for everybody. We'll have games kind of deployed in a bunch of different applications. But what's interesting is, what would a YGG game look like? That's something that we haven't discussed.
Oh.
Is if we were to build a game that is YGG only, for, let's say, YGG in mind, what would that game look like? What strategy would it be? Um, and what would you use to kind of like, you know, build it out?
Yeah, I don't know.
Party
That's
game.
that's probably, yeah. We'd love to have some sort of party game if possible, but
Party games. Cool.
multiplayer style games are a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That'd be a good question for like our lead game designer YG and the community in general, right? To just kind of see if we could put stuff together. Um, Again, our community, they like casual games, but they're also like heavy into MMORPGs because
Yes.
of that social aspect.
Uh,
So
it's hard to get a multiplayer game as well with like thousands of players to come in. That's another one that's a bit difficult.
exactly,
Which
exactly.
is what we were trying to do in advance of this chat, right? We would have
Yeah,
loved to play a game versus like all of us just jump on one game. So you never know. I'll come back to you on that.
yeah.
When
So what
did
do we
you
got
play
here? Is this the
this?
fish tank game?
Fish tank.
Oh, this is the Fish Fury. I think this one is loved by Jay. Let's see
Uh-huh.
how how will I play this one if
Come on,
I will
make it
doing
proud, man.
good on here.
You got to slice and dice.
Uh
Careful.
oh, I need to
I've
You
been
got
start.
playing
yeah,
that.
Oh, there you go.
yeah, boy.
All right, nice.
You got to slice
Two
and dice.
slash at the same.
You be careful.
Whoa,
Woo!
So for
I'm a
the quest,
ninja.
Melly has one.
You got
You can
nice.
always play this one, the fish tank.
Oh shoot. Oh
Bruh,
no.
Oh,
Oh no. Why I did face it up?
why you around, man?
Yeah.
that guy came
Alright.
in like kamikaze style.
Yeah,
Just
he just went.
wow.
Look how many steaks you got, bro. There you
Let's
go.
see.
Nice.
And then you have these. Obviously, this is like your monetization side, right? You got to run some ads to.
Yeah. So obviously, like just like any hyper casual, you've got the monetization number one also, so you can finish your quests, which is good. But we
Yeah.
will have a feature coming in soon, which will allow you to kind of like get rid of ads, which is probably
Gotcha. So like a premium style.
yeah. Yeah.
Of course. Cool. 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 We are getting very very close to the top of the hour. And I don't think we can showcase all the games, but thank you for kind of showing us that one of your favorites there. I'm sure the community has some of their own favorites, but I really want to take the time to dive into showcasing the questing platform right now. So AC, I'm gonna swap around here. I'm gonna take over Jay, and we are gonna showcase this platform. So guys, you're all familiar with the YGG platform itself, your homepage. If you notice, though, we've got two pretty cool things on the side here. You got your PlaysOut points and your PlaysOut passes. And that's because if you come over here to quests and you click on PlaysOut, you will see the PlaysOut quest page. Now, if you need any info, this is where you're going to click. We now have a download button that will direct you. So if you're on mobile, it will direct you right to the PlaysOut page where you can download on iOS and Android. So regardless of what mobile device you have, you'll be able to play, which is great. That's great, Jay, because before we've had many games where it's just like Android only or iOS only, which
Oh yeah.
is very upsetting for a lot of the
It
community.
is. It is. It's probably the biggest bottleneck for any founder in the gaming space. Honestly, it's kind of like it's what you're running around with one leg. It's so difficult.
Exactly right. So I'm all in on the iOS system. So it's been very saddening for me whenever I see Android only.
Likewise, likewise. It's
um. So now we've got our daily tasks. So guys, there's multiple tasks that you can do daily that will give you points. Right. We've got your check-in, which is real easy. Yeah, you're open your app. You got your play 3 games, watch 3 ads, watch 6 ads, and that will add to your points total. Now, we also have this kind of bonus point mechanics here, where if you complete all your daily tasks, I think you'll get between 10 and 30 points. And you can see if you click here, it will take you over to the daily quest page, which is this page. Let me just check that it's switched. Cool, it did check. So as you can see, I have not claimed any, but if I click claim now, and then I click claim rewards, boom. It's going to take a second to refresh, but I'll go back. And then again, if you have everything connected here, this will update. Now, remember, it might take a minute or two to do because the APIs, talk back and forth, so it's not always instantaneous. Sometimes it is. But you also see here when it's going to reset. And again, you're going to want to be able to complete all of these if possible to maximize not only your plays out points, but your tickets. I'm going to just flop back here and share. Oops. Here we go. I'm going to flop
Alright.
back here and go here. So again, I'm back on the about page. You can check your leaderboards here as well. And this will be our weekly leaderboard. So let's see who's in the lead right now. Hunter S. Monkey, obviously Bird Brains in the top 3 here.
BB.
BB, yeah. Seeing a lot of familiar names here. People grinding hard.
hell yeah.
There's
Go.
like a a 10-way tie in this one with 270. Right. So guys, you can always check out the leaderboards here. Jay, any comments on this so far?
No, man, you guys are killing it. I won't even compete.
Right. So
So
we've
I
got
have a
everybody
question
here. Yeah, Fair, what's up?
regarding the points. So on the first day, some questers or players didn't complete the two quests. So how I think um, Cyril was asking this yesterday during the Taco Tuesday. Like, how can they like recheck the points or
How can they recheck points?
What are you talking, like daily tasks, or are you talking
the daily quest? Yes.
yeah, so if you miss your dailies, you're out of luck. There is no redoing it.
I
You
mean, there
have
was a
to.
bug on the first day. I think.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'll have to ask back. If it's bug related, you can probably open a ticket and maybe they'll give you the points. The nice thing is, I was talking to Sam yesterday about how these prize pools work. So the way it works is as long as you're on that leaderboard and have more than 200 points, you're gonna get your share of this $1,000 weekly prize pool, but it's proportional. So 10 points isn't going to make a huge difference in the grand scheme of things. So I wouldn't be overly saddened if for whatever reason the bug is affecting it, but it is proportional. So if the people that are at the top of the leaderboards are going to get much more of a percentage of the pool versus people that are at the bottom, right? But again, if you have 200 minimum, you are going to get some sort of reward. So if there's like 1,000 people in that pool with more than 2,000 points, maybe you'll get, I don't know, $1 or less than $1 if it was all even. But if you're at the top of the leaderboards, maybe you're getting $10. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense, Faya?
Yeah.
So it's proportional. So the great news is, even if for whatever reason we can't fix that and you miss like 10 points or 20 points, it's not going to be a huge thing. You're still going to be able to get, rewarded for it. But yeah, keep that in mind. Okay,
basically, it,
let's
it
jump over. Sorry.
doesn't matter in the in the grand scheme of things.
No,
It's all
yeah, 10 points is very minimal. Just make sure you're checking in daily, right? So you guys have all those daily quests. You can choose those, try those out. Obviously we have this other one here, which is interesting, right? Input your base wallet, which I haven't do because I got to figure out what base wallet I'm going to use. But Sam gave me another tip here. So these starter quests, these are one-time points request things. So once you do this, it's not like you can do it again. So Sam was actually saying that you can actually gamify this. If you don't want to claim it this week, maybe you want to claim it next week or the week after, you can kind of gamify this and use this and claim this on weeks maybe when you miss some daily quests, or when you're like maybe at the very minimum. Maybe you have like 170 points and you're just 30 points away, maybe claim it in that week so you're still in the bracket there. But yeah, these are one and done. Claim these once and you get the 30 points once, but if you claim it in whatever week, that's it.
Let's
So
give me some ideas. Maybe we add some more to those.
yeah, Jay, like I said, if you're the founder and you want to add some more cool things,
I'm gonna add. I'm
yeah.
gonna add some more stuff to that. I would say, guys, help me figure this out. I'd say like just follow the Telegram because I need more of YGG community in the Telegram so you guys can tell me, listen, why don't we do the this quest, that quest? And I promise, like whatever you guys, if you guys put some good ideas up there, then we'll do it. We don't mind. We're open to it.
Yeah, you were even kind of thinking about some ideas of possibly having like a merch creation, right?
100%. We want to do merch creation. What's it called? Like character creation, game creation. We've got so many cool ideas, and I think like just from obviously the nature of this quest right now or this activation is super basic, and it's just to kind of get familiar with number one. It's like getting familiar with the questing platform. Number two, it's getting familiar with the PlaysOut platform as well. But over time, things are going to develop, and it's just going to become much more cooler, lots of more complicated, quite complicated like quests and and activities to do. So this is just a starting point.
And there you go. And that's one of the most beautiful things about our new platform is we're able to add things on the fly now. Finally, so if Jay has a great idea for another daily quest to add, and our devs can put it together, we get to add it. I wanted to showcase another cool mechanic of the platform, which is these rewards. So this is you guys are the first people with rewards, and we've got this play out points box. So pretty much what this is, guys, is you'll use those tickets that you guys claim from doing the dailies, and essentially what's in these boxes is a random amount of PlaysOut points to help you on your leaderboard. So again, a little bit of strategy here. You can wait and save all your tickets, possibly for 1 week, and just spend them all in 1 week to maybe dominate the leaderboard, or you can spread it out. But yeah, essentially these
Purchase
boxes. Yeah. I don't. Do I have 5 tickets? I don't think I have 5 tickets right now. No, I only have. I have
Oh,
one. I've been
dude.
slacking.
No.
AC, do you have tickets? Faya, AC, do you have tickets?
I use
I
mine earlier.
think I do. Let me see.
Of course,
Let's
Faya's
check my
already using
profile.
hers. Everybody's using
So
theirs.
yeah, I only have 3 left.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think I have 7, so I can do
Oh,
one.
okay. Let's swap over. AC, change
Let's do
change
it.
your
All right.
screen up. Live opening.
Open
Let's
it.
do it in
Open it.
live. All
Hey,
right.
You're gonna have to change your OBS input.
you're still playing games, huh?
Oh, AC
Yep,
loves
I put it
games.
on.
There we go. I got it.
Definitely.
I got it. I got it. I got
All
it.
right. There we go. There we
How
go.
many points? How many points? Let's go.
So we still have
Oh
7. So let's go. Just one time.
It's
Let's open
okay.
it up.
no!
One is better than none.
All right. All right. And then we can
It's in
open
your
it.
inventory, I think.
Inventory.
Oh, what? It doesn't pop up like that?
Yeah, you need
What?
to open it here in your profile in the inventory. Then just click on open PlaysOut point box, and there you go.
What'd you get? 15?
I've got
15.
15.
Woo!
Yes, I got 15.
That's
Man,
pretty
baby!
good. There we
Large
go.
amount there. Let's go.
Let's go. See?
Okay. Now everybody's gonna
That's
start
your
buying
extra
those.
points, guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
buy those box, guys, and make sure to complete your quest dailies
Yeah,
and
you're
don't
not
slack off. Unlike
exactly.
those, yeah, the guys are rocking it on the leaderboards already.
Hell yeah.
Essentially, like it's pretty much a box a day, right? If you do it properly. And as
Oh,
I said, you can stack
Yep.
them, right? You don't have to spend them all in 1 week because these plays out points will reset weekly. I believe it
Mhm.
on Monday, right? You can see when they're going to reset by going over here and going to leaderboards, and when the leaderboard is going to oh, never mind. Yeah, it's every Monday. This will
Every
refresh every
Mondays.
24 hours, but it's every Monday. And I believe that right there. See, it ends. So that's your time when this is going to reset and go to week 2. So just keep that in mind, guys. And buy those boxes. I've been slacking. Do not be me. Do not slack. There we go.
those boxes, man.
Very, yeah.
You gotta love a mystery box.
Well, that's it, right? Like I think I don't know what the cap is, but I think Sam was saying maybe even like there's a very very small chance, maybe 100 points. I don't know. There's a huge variance there, so be free. Actually, I think it's 10 to 30. My bad, 10 to 30. I think
Okay.
that's what
100 points would just
that's
match the league.
yeah. I think 100 points will be cheating. Yeah, I think
30 is
that's
the
what that
max.
other one there. Yeah, 30 is the maximum, just so you guys know. I think that's on the quest info. That's what this is, the bonus points, right?
Yeah.
That's what this is. It's 10 to 30 points. You buy the box and that's your random opportunity
Very
to
random 10
max
to
out.
30.
So may RNG Jesus be on your side, guys. I do want to tease one more thing. You guys probably won't see this on your page, but I have been testing out our raffle bot. Okay. And Jay,
Ooh.
if you guys
Hey,
got merch or anything that you want
hey.
to
What,
raffle,
dude? Where's I want to do Play GG merch.
Woohoo!
we could do that. We could do that.
What we could do a comp on this, but I want to do a Play GG merch, and we can throw it on there from me to you guys. I think we just have to choose what you want to do. Caps or
Yeah, as long as you're willing to send it out to somebody in the Philippines, we are good.
of course, of course.
Right now we are testing it, and what we're going to be using is our glorious taco points. Okay, our taco points. That's what you guys are going to be buying these raffle tickets with. That I told you that would be the first iteration. So we are going to be running a test raffle. It's not open yet, but it will be sometime this week, hopefully before the Friday hangout. And then we will be using it. We have a bunch of stuff to give away from our friends at Eve Online. They gave us 5 passes. That's going to be raffled here. Hopefully, Jay, you guys can raffle stuff too.
I
Maybe
love it.
it's plays out points. We're really able to do anything that's on the website. We can raffle more points off. We can raffle out passes. Whatever whatever tickles your fancy, Jay. So let me know in the Telegram after this, and we'll maybe
Okay.
figure out something else that we can go to the community. But guys, this is why your taco points are important, right? If you do not RSVP, if you didn't tune in and get your taco points, you're slacking. Okay,
AC,
you're slacking. These taco points are becoming useful already.
what game are you playing, dude? That's sick.
Oh, this astronaut something. I forget the full title, but it's the astronaut. It's fun. It's fun. It's like a Flappy Bird, but you have two walls that you need to
Dude, you gotta love it.
bounce out. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Oh my gosh. I
uh,
wreck it up.
Good, so you're good. You're good.
AC is our
Uh,
resident gamer here, our
Dude, he's
resident
killing
streamer.
it. He's killing it. I'm like distracted on the side just watching him play.
Now, Jay, before we wrap up here, we are past the hour. Anything you want to plug to our community? Any exciting new updates, new leaks, anything before we wrap up?
Dude, there's so much going on our side, but I think like this was for us. We're just super humbled to be, you know, a part of YGG's community right now, and getting you guys to play the games is probably the most important thing for us because we get firsthand experience. Obviously, when you're in the trenches building, um, you don't really get the community's feedback. So now, seeing what everyone's saying about the games and kind of getting that, um, that feedback is everything for us. So we're able to kind of like iterate, get better, put better content, get better content into the space. And I think from our standpoint is like, we're super keen to grow this family together with YGG. Um, our obviously like our TG channel is growing every day. We're gonna have more and more like competitions, things like hoodie challenges and all of that stuff. That's all. These are all things that we're just starting to get at. Um, and I think like the more that we can grow together, the more that we can do challenges, like I said earlier, with like communities like Doge and things like that, which are super exciting. They're very cross promotional. They work and super fun for everyone, right? So I'd say like just follow what we're doing, follow us, and you'll kind of like get an idea or you know get involved with what's coming up in our timeline.
Yeah, perfect. Couldn't have said it better myself. You'll definitely see if you have a competition, YGG people will show up.
We have competitions for sure. We're all about competitions and community activations. And I think what we're doing now is we're going to cook something up that's super fun for like on ground at um, in the Philippines at the Play Summit itself. So I would watch out for that.
Very, very cool. Yeah, that was one of another
It's all
questions there.
play for God's sake. I mean, Play Summit, play together. We gotta do so. We gotta rep, right?
That's it. That's it. Yeah, no, one of our guys here was asking. He's like, "Is Plays Out going to be at the summit?" People are already getting hyped.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a big deal. So
oh
who
yeah.
knows? If I'm not there live in person, I'm gonna try and come as my virtual avatar on stage. We'll see.
Oh,
We'll
dude,
see what
yeah.
Jay.
I'm gonna put you on screen then. I'm taking over.
yeah, definitely I'm
AC.
gonna bring Fallen with the video call. in my
Oh yeah.
I
budget.
might just roll around on one of those robots with the iPad on it and
Oh
just
yeah,
follow
yeah, yeah,
AC
with the
around.
Frodo bots.
No,
Yeah, use
that's
Yeah,
a half good idea.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
that will be fun.
AC, what do you got going tomorrow for Deep Dive Thursday? What are you diving into?
Oh, the community is requesting for Deep Dive Thursday. Of course, we're gonna do still play out in the first half, and the second half we're gonna get wild with different games. With they want to get back to the Bullet League thing and some other Discord games.
Excellent. Well, there you guys go.
Um,
Tune in and play with AC for your Deep Dive Thursday. And as I said, Jay,
yo,
you're gonna have to
I
get
might join. I might join as well. I might join as well. AC.
Oh
You guys
sure, sure, JJ. Let me send you an invite of the time.
do.
Definitely. Yeah. We'll see you
yeah,
there.
might be time to rock some plays out games and help people do some of their dailies. Guys, you better be grinding out these dailies. I only saw so many boxes. I don't think people realized that those boxes were available. I want to see those numbers go up. I'm watching. I'm watching. Thea, what about you? Are you grinding out these quests?
Yeah. Every time the time reset, I always play since the first day. I like I forgot to do the two quests.
Oh man.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
saw you on the leaderboards there.
we'll make those up for you, there. Don't worry.
I
She's
have
just
two
gotta have her
seconds.
fingers. Oh, so you're in that 270 bracket there. You're
Yeah,
like tied with 10 other people. Top of the leaderboard though. You just gotta hope you get one of those juicy loot boxes, like a
that's
total
it.
30,
It'll,
30,
Yeah, I
30 point.
opened two earlier.
that'll make up
Oh,
for things.
2 boxes before stream.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. See, you gotta open them on stream where you get
Oh.
RNGesus is on your side if you open on stream. Okay. Well, guys, thank
Yeah.
you so much, everybody, for joining. We are over the hour limit, and I want to be cognizant of your time, especially Jay. You're a founder. You're a busy guy, right? So,
Busy guy, but there's always time for you guys. And I appreciate you guys having me on.
hey, I appreciate you being on here and
Love it. Love it.
really just riffing, kind of a different style for us, a little bit more casual, but that is not a bad thing. So, Jay, like I said, hopefully maybe we'll see you for next week's Taco Tuesday, since you
Absolutely.
are the acclaimed taco master. So,
Listen, I will AC. We got to chat, but I think next week's going to be tough because of the conferences that are happening. But
of
hey,
course.
the first Tuesday after conferences, as soon as I am back, like I told you, I will do a live taco stream. Like I will be on stream while cooking tacos.
That'll be a first for us.
Ooh.
So I think it's
You know,
Our first.
and
we'll hold you to that, Jay.
I'm in. I'm in. I'm telling you, I'm excited for it.
Excellent. Well, guys, everybody, thank you
Let's
so
do
much
that.
for
Let's do that.
joining. Yeah, thank
Done.
you so much for joining, guys. And you better get to those questing. I want to see people opening loot boxes and sharing. I want to see you guys on that leaderboard. And hopefully, we don't have a 10-way tie. I want to see that broken up. And those loot boxes might be the way to do it. So stay tuned, guys. We've got lots in store, raffles, everything in between. And it sounds like Jay is going to be cooking up even more stuff. So, guys, stay tuned, stay fresh, and stay safe out there in the metaverse. Scams are
Together.
abundant, so we want you to be safe. Yeah, you
Yep.
like that, Jay?
Oh, that's a good hoodie to buy. Scams are abundant.
They are. They are. So
I
stay
couldn't agree
safe.
with you more, though. You got to stay safe. It is bad. Be safe out there, everyone, for sure.
Exactly. So, guys, we will see you in the metaverse and online.
To-
Thanks, Jay. Thanks, guys.
yeah.
You guys, love you guys.
Together we play. YGG fam. See ya.
There you go. Together we play, baby.